Welcome back to episode 4 of Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Now, last time we've managed to get through most of the Island Asylum. We got absolutely killed by Caradoc. We rested, talked to King Arthur, who's apparently not dead. Lost my trousers. And we are now going to be heading in towards the mainland.
The sea was restless, waves slamming against the hull as you left the Island Asylum behind. Caradoc's boat cut through the black waters, its course set for Avalon's shores. Then the deep stirred. A shudder ran through the vessel from neither wind nor tide, but from something far below. A presence, ancient and watching. And then it struck. The boat lurched violently, wood splintering as the sea itself rose in fury. A shadow moved beneath the surface, vast, coiling, inescapable. The next wave swallowed everything. Darkness took you. Salt filled your lungs, and then light. The crash of waves, the cold kiss of wet sand. You were alive. The sea had spared you, but not without a cost.
What cost would that be? We have some lovely boots. Local boots. Torch. Yeah. I don't think we have any arrows. No. So the idea is Drake the Ranger is a two-hander and mostly an archer whenever we get arrows once again. We'll see when that happens. Short sword, taters. Potato, taters, onion, apple, 4 onions. Is that everything? That does look like everything. Now, we are on the island, Horn to the south. I don't know if it's an island or if this is the mainland. I think it's the mainland. And we are needed to go towards the Shadow of the Horns, which is the fortress. I think we'll explore a little bit around here, and then we'll head towards the fortress before too long. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Around picking up anything we can find. Sage. I hope the quality and the volume is alright. And that there is no lag. Oh, I'm noticing a little bit of a lag today. I wonder why. Relatively well, this. Cooking for the Resistant, Part 2. Simple recipes from simple ingredients. Author, Mildred Auntie Fisriel. Free seal. Food's purpose is simple. Fill the belly and fuel the body. Leave fancy meal to aristocrats and their delicate palates. For the rest of us, Auntie Mildred has practical advice. In the first volume, you mastered the basics. boiling water and mashing potatoes. Now it's time for something more refined. Hunter's stew. Don't fret, even the most hopeless cook can follow this recipe with my guidance. This dish reminds me of my late husband, a skilled hunter, but utterly clueless in the kitchen. How could a man so adept with a bow be so helpless over a pot? Life's little mysteries, I suppose. Alright. I might be having something here. Let me do a quick check. Seems like something is making the computer lag a little bit, so we'll see what that could be. Could be this. We'll try to close these things, see if that helps. Yes. We're back. Very, very professional streaming, I know. Now, I know that there is something over here, some enemies, as well as some chests to be found. And more importantly, there is a fireplace, and that shall be our first resting spot here upon the Horns of the South. Oh, we got a fishing rod. I also do believe we found some information of the Corpse Eater. Despite their vast numbers, the origin of the Corpse Eater remains a mystery. According to folk belief, they were once human, cursed for consuming the flesh of their dead kin during times of famine. Having acted like feral dogs, weirdness twisted their bodies and minds to resemble them, dooming them to roam forever in search of flesh. Scholars, however, argue that they are most likely humans who mutated after consuming weird tainted animals. Whatever the truth, corpse eaters are vicious scavengers driven by insatiable hunger. They stalk forgotten places, their grotesque form bent low to the ground as they hunt for carrion. Though fresh prey entices them just as much. Right. No arrows. Maybe Quinn Cinnamon Sage.
Oh, greetings, kind. Sir? Madam? Right, so, would you perchance be interested in browsing my wares? Only the finest Avalon can offer, and the finest I can offer, that is.
It's...
Right, of course, silly me. Oh, you'll have to excuse me, I have very bad eyesight. This is a thing that happens to humans, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is, as you, a fellow human, must very well know.
Oh, that I do. It's really hard being a human, isn't it? We can get hurt so easily. Even falling from a tree could kill us. Can you imagine? Or we could catch an illness that makes our skin crack and blister. Ugh. Not to mention aging. Don't even get me started on aging. Honestly, being a human sounds so horrifying. I mean, it is horrifying. Anyway, where were we?
Right. You're not very good at this, are you?
I'm really not, am I? Oh, I've only been doing this for a short time. A century or so, maybe. I don't have all that many regulars either. Most people either curse at me or run away. I don't understand it. I'm not trying to eat them or even kidnap them. And then there are those who accuse me of trying to trick them. Excuse me. I'm just trying to sell them some trinkets or pretty flowers. Where's the trickery in that?
That was quite an outburst. A century? What are
I'm
you?
glad you asked. My name is O'Cunnin Cinnamon Sage, and I'm a travelling merchant. I specialise in the various odds and ends I find on my travels. Feel free to take a look at my wares. I'm sure you'll be able to find something interesting.
Let me see
I'd
your
just be
wares.
grateful if you didn't try to sell me any weapons, or nails, or buckets with iron handles. It's not that I have anything against things made of iron. I simply don't condone violence, that's it.
Very well. Cunino Cinnamon Sage. Don't seem to have anything that's particularly interesting to me. Sell all the garbage. And sell that. Wooden club can be sold. Cracked shield. We can sell some of this stuff too. Now, the goal is, of course, to level up, and leveling up our crafting skills a little bit so we can make ourselves some proper armor and start making some proper weapons as well as some good arrows. That is the goal. It would be very nice if I could just rely on the things I craft myself, though I do know that this game have a tendency to drop very powerful and pretty great magical items. So we'll see how this goes. Alright. I'm just going to leave the rest here.
Have a safe...
Thank you. Let's see. Characters. O'Cunin Cinnamon Sage. Some merchants hoard wealth, while others chase rare goods. O'Cunin Cinnamon Sage, however, trades in something far less tangible. Delight, surprise, and the simple thrill of a bargain struck. He moves from place to place, never lingering too long, drawn to the hum of commerce like a moth to flame. However, for all his skill, something about him never quite fits. His manner is slightly too rehearsed, his laughter never entirely reaching, his hidden face, he knows too much yet not enough, forgetting small, obvious details, yet remembering prices from markets that have long been forgotten. He never sells iron, his hands stay hidden beneath his cloak, and no matter how bright the lantern burn, his shadow never seems to fall where it should. So, I believe he is a Fae. Is there any shadow in this game? I guess not. I don't actually know if there's shadow in this game. That's a good point. We're gonna look for shadows now. Like shadow of characters, I mean. Drowned. Oh. I don't know why, but I dodged on my chair. No point in dodging on your chair. Bob. Oh yeah, this is working. This is working. This is good. Like that. Anything else here? Nope. We'll sit down. We'll level up. I do believe if we do crafting bonus, it also gives us weak spot damage, as well as stamina and mana cost, which allows us to swing the blade more. Dexterity is just attack speed, noise, invisibility, and ranged damage, and that is pretty solid. But for now, I think we're going to stick to the practicality. We get more weak spot damage, we sell for more, get more craft bonus, and of course, things cost less stamina, which is great. The practicality tree, we have 50% chance to recycle a single resource when crafting. Fishing rods are 30% more durable. Yeah, 10% chance to create an additional dish when crafting food. So potions require 50% less alcohol. So this is the food, this is alcohol or alchemy. And this seems to be crafting in general. You can craft arrows at the campfire. That is going to be useful. So we're going to go for that. Oh, let's rest for 1 hour. So we autosave. Now, is there any... Yes. Yeah. Wood and leather. That's going to come in handy when we want to make our actual armor, as well as started making the arrows. Some freezes today. Not sure why. Lock seems to be broken. I know that there is a hidden passage here as well as a chest over here. So we're gonna do this quick swim. Pick up another chest with some lockpicks and meat. I do believe that's randomly generated. And we're making it out on the other side. And here we are. The lock gate. I do find that pretty fun about this game is that you can actually find these locked gates and you will have to figure out how to actually get behind them. That's always a fun thing. Short bow. Requires 3 dexterity. Yeah, we'll have to upgrade our dexterity soon. That we're heading out from our first resting spot. I think we will head in. Should be heading over towards the fortress. However, Drake the Ranger is in need of more stuff before he does that. Oh, that's a good hit. Come on. So when you perfectly parry, you take no damage, which is fantastic. Already starting to use our lovely arrows. 31 arrows left. Those are berries? Yes, berries. There are always these small hidden spots where you can find something to dig up. What? Ooh. Oh no. And that's not the problem if they can't make it to you. And that's how you deal with them. Oh, I do like this. Drake the Ranger is truly great at sniping the enemies. I've never learned what that is, so I am curious to figure out what that is in the future. I already have a pickaxe, I'm gonna pick that up. Now, here, this river of blood is actually hosting a small, forgotten temple. And we are nowhere near the level where we need to be to fight that. But talking to the statue, gives us the blood transfusion spell, which we can, of course, dual wield, which is pretty fun. So we'll do that. Now we need to figure out where we are going next. I believe we should head in a northeastern direction. There's something up there. I would like to go have a chat with the person who is there. That's... Hello, good sir. Horst.
Oi! Oi! Where do you think you're going? This is my spot. You can, take the other side. Just don't get greedy.
What are you doing with the statue?
What do you think? It's good material. Be a shame to leave it rotting in the ground. Doesn't hurt that it pays well, if the keepers don't catch you. But they're barely around anyway.
This statue, isn't it King Arthur?
Aye, it is. So what? It's just stone. Not like I'm chopping up the man himself.
It's true. You're right. Go ahead.
For a moment there, I was worried you were one of those knobs who get their panties in a twist over disrespecting a pile of stone. I can't stand their kind, but they've...
Thanks. Oh, we've been around, so we wouldn't judge that. Uproar. Level snare. Now there is a mine here, though. I think we want to see if we can't get up in the east here. In like Skyrim fashion, you can actually cheese some of the roads by jumping over stones and such. Hello? Roses? What was that? Birds, right? I hit that. Oh, I did! What the? Ow. Where'd he go? This is it? Right. That felt like a strange fight. Now, around the map, you can find these statues. When you talk to them, you learn more about your skill. Kaolin, the Wolf Rider. Kaolin had the soul of a true warrior, a fierce instinct to protect others, a willingness to stand on the front line, and love of simple, direct solutions. Archery, level 18. Excellent. There's Caradoc.
Well, it seems that my attempt to get rid of our king failed. You could have told me. And yet, you decided to lie.
What are you on about? Tell you the truth, you'll attack me again.
This again? We've covered this already. I'm out of apologies. Look, I don't blame you. Our king always was a master at manipulation, and he did heal you of the Red Death.
How did you figure out Arthur was with me?
You don't remember? I didn't have to figure anything out. He saved you when the monster attacked us at sea.
You did?
Arthur, can you hear me, you parasite? I am coming for you.
He doesn't remember you.
Oh, I will make him remember.
What are you doing here?
Same thing I always do. Cleaning up the mess our king's actions and decisions left behind in this world. There was a beast down there that needed to be put down. Hideous thing.
How did you survive the
I
storm?
have my ways. I don't think I have to answer if you didn't grant me the courtesy of telling me the truth.
So what, you're on your way to steal Excalibur now?
No, that's your job. You can decide to help me, you can decide to help him. At this point, it doesn't even matter, since we're both after the same thing. I'm sure he wants to regain his power, and I want to destroy every single piece of his soul. Either way, you'll be helping us both. Now,
Hey.
it was nice talking to you, but I can't stay here all day. I'll be keeping a close watch over your journey.
That's it? I thought you were going to fight me. Are you going to help me out with Excalibur?
No. You know what to do. You will be doing it, and I have other matters to take care of. But if you want my help, all right? Once again, I can prove I'm not your enemy. You can ask me one question, and I'll answer truthfully. Or I can give you an artifact I found in this cave. It should help you with your continued survival.
Ooh. Information on artifact. We're gonna be making our own stuff anyway, so I'll take the question.
I should have known. Fine. A deal is a deal. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Who are you? How did you survive? Why do you hate King Arthur so much? Why did you help me escape? How am I supposed to take Excalibur? Why the Red Priest torturing people? Now, who are you? He can just be very vague and say, I am Caradoc. So I'm not gonna ask that. How did you survive? We'll maybe know more about his spells, magic. Why he hates King Arthur? Yeah, that's a good question, actually. Why did you help me escape? Well, we already know. He needed someone to actually trigger what the Red Priests were doing. Why are the Red Priests torturing people? That is a good one.
They believe it's for the greater good. Stopping the Red Death is their priority, no matter the cost. And of course, they ended up getting obsessed with harnessing the weirdness. You see, history has a nasty habit of repeating itself over and over, while innocent people suffer.
Was that it? That didn't really tell me much, but alright. Oh, drowned. I didn't read those yet. Drowners are the twisted corpses of those who ended up in the water after death. One way or another, sailors lost at sea, prisoners cast into lakes. The weirdness warps their bodies, cursing them to roam the shores for eternity. Though they are drawn to water, it rejects them. They stagger towards it out of instinct, only to recoil in agony at the first touch. Frustrated and relentless, they haunt riversides, lakeshores, and coastlines, driven by the desire they can never fulfill. Grindelow. Grindelows are small, scaly creatures with needle-like teeth and arms far too long for comfort. They lurk in the dark waters and tangled underbrush, waiting for unwary victims to get too close. Their grip is impossibly tight and their claws sharp enough to crack bone. A curious phenomenon about the Grindelows is that when one is killed, children's toys are often found hidden in the rags of wear, tucked away like a keepsake. So maybe a Grindylow is a corrupted child? Caradoc. Once a knight bound by duty to the Round Table, he has long since abandoned notions of honor and loyalty in favor of grim necessity. Delusioned with the legends he once served, Caradoc is now dedicated to ending King Arthur's reign for good. He believes that every resurrection of Arthur only brings Avalon closer to ruin, strengthening the weirdness and hastening the island's downfall. A hardened warrior with pragmatic mind, Caradoc has spent years tracking the fragments of Arthur's soul, seeking to destroy them before another misguided attempt at resurrection can take place. He works alongside those who share his goal, though he rarely speaks of his allies, preferring to keep his own counsel. Though blunt and word-weary, he is not without sense of humor, albeit one as sharp and bitter as the blade he carries. So we don't really know by the sound of it. What's happening? Am I okay? What's it do? No. Why can't I run? Why can't I run? Oh, now I can. That was weird. Alright. Lair of the Beast. Cheetahs. A lot of them. Doesn't seem like Caradoc cares about loot. So we'll take advantage of that and loot everything. This is the thing that he was fighting. Looks like a massive... female? Corpse eater? What are you? How are you? So, this is the neck. So what is this part? And here we have the back body. Tentacles of some sort. Questing beast egg. Once carried for long enough, it can be hatched by resting near a bonfire. Steps into a hatch, 4,996. Alright. I do believe that is everything in here. And this is the egg that I did want to get before we head back to, or not back, but towards the Horns of the South fortress. Without any further ado, we are heading towards the quest marker. Raspberry? Raspberry. Oh. Oh. Oh, crap. I do believe that is a bad thing. Yep, that is a terrible thing. We spawn all the way back. We don't really have armor or anything yet. Alright. For the sake of keeping things fair as well, I will be rushing through a little bit, and not to keep you guys too bored, I suppose. This is part of the playthrough. I lost, and now I need to try again. So we're just gonna rush this part. Now, please tell me if this is uninteresting for anyone to see. If it is, then I will simply cut this out in the future should I perish, and I will just rush back to where I was. But if you are interested in seeing all of the struggle and listening to me read things, then do so. Tell me what you prefer in the comment section. Till then, everyone will have to suffer with me. At least now we know where to go. Did I kill the wolves? No, I didn't. Oh no. We're struggling with stamina. We need to get our stamina up as quick as possible. And together with our dexterity. Otherwise we'll get in trouble real quick. So. Oh. Why can't I hit? Ooh, I'm terrible at this game. Yeah. Wasn't so bad, but I did miss quite a few arrows. There's a bird flying. Just gonna ignore that. After all, we've seen it all before in a bad dream. Drake the Ranger never dies, he just has bad dreams and then he wakes up. And sometimes it's a dream within a dream. I believe you can make bonfires as freely as possible. Yes, I don't think there's a cost to making a bonfire. I could technically just plop down bonfires everywhere to avoid having to respawn too far back. I'll just have to start using the bonfires efficiently. More iron. Hello, host. We're just gonna skip over a little bit what you were doing. What are you doing to the statue? Is not a statue of King Arthur. You're right, go ahead. If there's conversations and such that we've heard before, I don't believe you'll be interested in listening to it again. So in that case, I will be skipping over. But for dialogue that you've never heard, I will not skip. And I do believe that you might by finding that more interesting and things will go a little bit faster. But again, if that's wrong and you would like to listen to everything, then feel free to tell me so. And we will never skip dialogue ever again. Last time you were a bit of a pain. Whoa! Oh, fuck. That's not good. Aha, take that. Draw, drowned. We've read everything here. Yes. Talk to the statue. We learn archery a bit more. We run up and we go to Caradoc. Let's do a different voice dialogue and see what happens. You didn't make a compelling case.
Look, I don't blame you. Our king always was a master at manipulation, and he did heal you of the Red Death.
How did you figure out Arthur was with you?
You don't remember? I didn't have to figure anything out. He saved you when the monster attacked us at sea. Arthur, can you hear me, you parasite? I am coming for you.
Now, we are going to... Oh, my apologies. That's my bottle of drinks. It doesn't
I
remember
will
you.
make him remember.
What are you doing
Same
here?
thing I always do. There was a beat.
Nothing new there. How did you survive the
I
storm?
have my ways. No,
You gonna
that's
tell me
your
Excalibur?
You can
No?
decide to help me. I'm sure he... Either way. Now, I'll be keeping...
Are you going to help me out with getting Excalibur?
No. You know what to do. But if you want, you can ask me.
We'll take the question.
I should have known.
Now, we did not ask about the Red Priest, but we've already learned of this from reading everything at the Island Asylum. So why don't we go with how did you survive?
Well, that is one question I can't answer. And even if I did, you wouldn't believe me. You will see for yourself. Soon enough. But a deal is a deal. You still have one question.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Why do your king hate... Why do you hate King Arthur? Let's confirm. Why do you hate King Arthur so much?
The Arthur I swore my loyalty to was a man. Not a rotting carcass, mindlessly destroying everything in his path, convinced that's what's best for Avalon. He was honorable, brave, and just. Well, at least that's what I thought back then, when I was still young and naive. Now I know that the man I so admired was nothing but a lie. He toyed with nature. He brought ruin to this land. And in the end, he had no courage to let it all go. And that's what needed to be done. That's enough talking. We have things to do, don't we?
That's it? That's the order you're going to fight me?
No, I don't have an issue with you. And now that I saw the extent of his power, even in his weakened state, I realize it would be pointless to try to free you of him. I'll need something stronger than the blade I carry with me. We'll
Well
meet
then.
again.
That was a much nicer conversation than the last one. Now, we are going to do this. We can come back here to rest. We know there's no other loot in here, so we'll just rush in, take out what's in the box, get the egg, and get out. And then we'll take a small rest at the campfire. Then we shall have vengeance. Vengeance against those redcaps that killed me in a dream. interesting beast egg. Oh, my apologies. Oh, we can talk. The creature Caradoc slew didn't look natural. What was it?
That one, I remember. It was a weird beast, born from the nightmare of Pelennor, one of my knights. His family spoke of a legend of the questing beast, a relentless monster that hunted his ancestors without end. He made it his life's mission to slay it, and yet, no such creature existed in the homelands. But when we came here, it appeared before him. Poor Pelennor died the moment he saw it, overcome by terror. It was Palamedes who struck it down. This weird beast looked the same. I can only assume it is a spawn of Pellennor's demise.
Thank you very much, Arthur. Yes, for a little bit. See if we can cook something. We'll cook some hunter stew. Lovely. We'll start eating the fish. I see. Yes! Oh, I did a lot less damage than I expected to do. Oh, it's bad. Is one down? Right. Yes! Ah. It's not an easy thing to hit that one. We got revenge on the Redcaps. Drake the Ranger is not that well versed in fighting. First spray. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Sneak up. What about... We have daggers. Maybe we can sneak up. We'll do stealth, and then we'll shoot with magic, and hopefully that will be enough. I am whispering, I'm realizing. That was enough. Anything to pick up? Yes, mandrakes. I believe that one has spotted me and therefore is running away. Something else spotted me. That is a corpse eater. You can handle a corpse eater. Very good. Druidic Shrine. Make an offering of an animal part. Get 5% incoming health, plus 3% critical damage, and we only have to give one animal component. Now, when I say animal component, I pretty much mean anything that you harvest from a monster or otherwise. Novice ring. Is that increase mana regeneration by 1? I don't think that's interesting for us. Don't really use that much magic. Now, Swordmaster ring. Increase attack speed by 2%. I don't know if that will be noticeable. So this is what night looks like in Tainted Grail. And I don't know exactly what this yellow outline is, but I do believe that is the weirdness. But I can't say for sure. We are going to use the cover of night to make our way towards the fort. This looks like an encampment. Certainly is an encampment. I believe that's a good... Yeah, I do believe that's a good spot to call it, actually. Let us not... Yeah, it will be fine, right? We'll be fine. Sleep till 6. And with that, I think that's a good place to call it for today. See you in the next episode.